smarter than a fire. Everybody think big, wake up when they sleep, when they dream big. Everybody one blow, yeah, they talking about being rich. Then I know that one step, hard work, small, get there. Me, I tell you real talk, how you say you running when you can't walk. Nothing is bigger than you. You say you know the truth. If you not see it today, tomorrow will come for you. Sometimes the road will be bad. You understand the right. When it comes back to you, you got only you by your side. Only you by your side. Only you by your side. Better wake up when you're falling. You know that you not wanna be sorry. That you're not getting a part two. You might get up when you're falling. You know what to do, you shouldn't be struggling. That you're not getting a part two. It's life, oh life. You're not getting no part two. I not get no part two, me oh you for true. Everybody one stage, everybody wanna be on front page. Everybody aim higher, chasing all the people who accomplish. That brother where you see there, the sister where you see there, won't stay.
I am Jewel Howard Taylor, the first female vice president of Liberia, a proud member of the WPL board and the Girl to Leader patron for Africa. I want to add my voice to other women and to say to our young girls and our women, the power to create lies in your hands. All you have to do is remain committed, remain strong, keep your vision in focus, and turn back and help those who need your help. We must now harness all of our energies into being more vocal, more active, more involved, and more strategic in order to pursue and reach our targeted goal of generational equality in all spheres of national life. Women must no longer stand on the sidelines. We must each get actively involved in finding our passions, training, preparing, building, succeeding, becoming, and mentoring the next generation. It is time for women to step up, step out, and get actively involved, thus becoming the change we want to see. By being present, by raising our hands, and by amplifying our voices, we can collectively push until everything changes. I therefore commit to working for generational equality.
Red, white, and blue, 11 stripes unite. I'll hail the pride of Africa. You can dance to our groove, shake to our tune. Whatever you want, oh yes, we got you. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Liberia. Oh, Liberia. Oh, yeah. Liberia. Oh, yeah. Liberia.
And I tell you, yes, indeed, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. For this too is Mama Liberia, and all we need are positive thinkers, people with positive thinking that can move our nation forward. So, wherever you are, folks, however you're joining this platform, this is how I'd like to welcome you to another edition of the program, The Turning Point on Image TV with me, David Siwalu. Wherever you're watching us from, however you're following us at this time, I just hope that you are good in health and you are with a sound mind, thinking about doing something positive or doing something positive that will benefit you or this nation at large. For this too is Mama Liberia, as I said earlier, and all we need are positive thinkers. So on this slide, this is how I'd like to welcome you to another edition of the program, The Turning Point, where we touch hearts, where we touch soul, where we speak to the conscience of our fellow youth, where we give you encouragement to places where you have lost the mindset, that you have lost the courage of moving forward. This is where we talk to you heart to heart and give you some form of encouragement that you are not alone in this world, that whatever you go through, someone is here and someone is watching you. Someone is here to hear your problems. Someone is here to discuss your issue with you. Someone is here to discuss whatever problem, whatever situation uh, you are going through and you need someone to talk to. We are also here on the turning point with our shoulders. If you need a shoulder that you can lean on, we are also here to serve in that capacity. So wherever you are, however you follow this platform, once again, a pleasant welcome to you. And I would like to say keep following this platform and help us to build whatever it is that we are building here, because this is a youth-led initiative and we come together as young people to contribute to our own country in whatever way we can, because we know that if our country should be a better one, if our country should progress, we as young people have to put our hands together and help to build the country. So wherever you are, folks, however you are following us, I would like to say a pleasant welcome to you. Keep following this platform and let's have ourselves a wonderful time. And as I said earlier, we are here on this platform, and there are an interesting topic that interesting things that we are going to be looking at on this edition of the program, The Turning Point, with me, David Siwalu. And we said to you, rise up, don't stay down. Why are we talking about this? We are talking about this because we have come to realize that during our struggles, during our journey to achieve success, we encounter a lot of problems, we encounter a lot of difficulties that at times may serve as setbacks, that at times may serve as challenges for us. And because we are experiencing these setbacks, because we are experiencing these challenges, so we think to ourselves that, well, life is not fair to us and that we should not continue to do whatever it is that we have set out to do. But today we are here to tell you that, well, no matter the situation, no matter the condition, sometimes life may throw all of its punches at you, but you as a person always need to stay strong. You as a person always need to stay committed to your dreams, committed to your passion, committed to whatever it is that you have decided to get yourself involved into and not give up on yourself. So today we're speaking to you on the team, rise up, do not stay down. And we will be back to have more discussion about this. But until then, let's take this short motivational message from Luz Tassel MTM, encouraging females to be better person. And as we all know, today is Wednesday, and this is Ladies' Night. So basically, our discussion point for today is going to be basically about our females, about our women. So we are going to be talking heart to heart with them. We are going to be encouraging them with whatever problems they are having. We are going to be talking about it. And we ask that you all follow, you all help us to share this broadcast. You all help us to keep this platform interactive by leaving a comment and whatever it is that you can do to help this platform to grow. We will be grateful. We will appreciate it as we are all trying to contribute in a weak way towards the good development of our country, putting our fellow youth on the right track, and informing them where they are not informed, and giving them encouragement, letting them know that yes, indeed, there is a second chance, there is a third chance, there is a fourth chance, and there are chances all of the time. So you do not need to give up on yourself. You do not need to stop believing in yourself. You always need to make sure that you keep on fighting to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So on this slide, we will take this message from Mr. Cell MTN. And after that, we will be right back to get into our discussion for tonight. And as I said, we are looking at rise up, do not stay down. Do not stay down. Because if you stay down in life, it means that you have given up on yourself. And you as a person should be the last individual to give up on yourself, because the moment you give up on yourself, it means that you have given every other person the opportunity to give up on you. It means that you have informed every other person that, well, whatever it is that you have started, you no longer believe in it and it's not real and what have you. So never give up on yourself. Keep fighting, whatever your condition may be, whatever the situation may be. Keep fighting and make sure that you achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So let's take this message from Lone Star Cell MTN. And after this, we will be back to get into our program today. Stay tuned. My name is David Siwalu, and together we're going to be having ourselves a wonderful time. Stay tuned. Don't you go away. Let's take this message.
My dear.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, fine girl.
Big true man.
Dress to my nearest.
Come closer. Let me tell you something.
You don't need permission from anyone. I mean, anybody to be your most authentic self.
You are enough and your voice matters. Don't let anybody dim your light.
Whether you are starting a business or you are starting your new hustle or you are building your house, Rome was not built within a day. Start small.
Small, maybe. One day will all make sense.
You do not have to do this life thing alone. Find your tribe. With your sisters, the journey is a lot easier.
Let's lift each other up, because you know why? There's enough room for all of us to shine and thrive.
We can only accelerate action and make progress if we work together.
It's time to challenge yourself to support other women businesses.
Why don't you be the loudest cheerleader in the room when your sister wins?
Speak out against injustice or inequality, even if you're not directly affected.
Because none of us are truly empowered until all of us are empowered. Happy International Women's Day. Hey sis.
Manko.
My dear.
Hey, beautiful.
Hey, fine girl.
Big true man.
Dress to my nearest.
Come closer. Let me tell you something.
You don't need permission from anyone. I mean, anybody to be your most authentic self.
You are enough and your voice matters. Don't let anybody dim your light.
Whether you are starting a business or you are starting your new hustle or you are building your house, Rome was not built within a day. Start small.
Small, maybe. One day will all make sense.
You do not have to do this life thing alone. Find your tribe. With your sisters, the journey is a lot easier.
Let's lift each other up, because you know why?
why there's enough room for all of us to shine and thrive.
We can only accelerate action and make progress if we work together.
It's time to challenge yourself to support other women businesses.
Why don't you be the loudest cheerleader in the room when your sister wins?
Speak out against injustice or inequality, even if you're not directly affected.
Because none of us are truly empowered until all of us are empowered. Happy International Women's Day.
So smarter than a fire. Everybody think big. Wake up when they sleep, when they dream big. Everybody one blow. Yeah, they talking about being rich. Then I know that one step. Hard work, small, get there. Me, I tell you real talk. How you say you running when you can't walk? Nothing is bigger than you. Just say you know the truth. If you not see it today, tomorrow will come for you. Sometimes the road will be bad. You understand the right. When it comes back to you, you got only you by your side.
And I tell you, yes, indeed, sometimes the road may seem to be hard. Sometimes things might seem to be difficult. Sometimes you sit and you think to yourself that this endeavor that you have started, that you have put yourself on, is difficult, and there is no one else to support you in whatever it is that you have chosen to do.
Side. Only you by your side.
But you have to remember that in every process, you are the only one that will always be by your side. Because whatever it is that you want to achieve, you are the only one who knows what it is. You are the only one who have that dream. And if you do not get up, if you do not fight towards achieving your dreams, there will be no other person that will come to support you. You might look up to someone, you might depend on someone, but if you yourself are not fighting it, it means that that person also may see that you do not mean whatever it is that you have said you want to achieve, and they too might not help you in the process. And there are times that you look up to people and they are never there to help you in whatever it is that you want to achieve. There are times that you look up to people and you expect them to be with you in whatever it is, but they are not there. But you always have to remember, as the song says, only you will always be you by your side. If you are not strong enough, if you are not determined, if you are not committed, you will never achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. Never give up on yourself. Keep fighting. Keep trying every way possible. There is this saying that says Rome was not built in one day. It started brick by brick, layer by layer. And so, even there are times that they're facing challenges, blocks have had to fall. And still, they didn't stop. They still build their city. So if Rome can be built, it means that your dreams can be achieved. So despite the challenges, despite the setback, despite the situation that you may encounter, you always have to know, you always have to believe in yourself and trust whatever process it is that you are working towards.
Only you by your side. Better wake up when you're falling. If you know that you not wanna be sorry.
And it says here again, you have to wake up. You better get up. If you fall in, why? Because if you fall and you do not get up, it means that you will remain on that ground, you will remain there, and honor will come and pass you by. And like you said, if you do not want to still suffering, if you do not want to become a limited person, you always have to make sure that whenever you fall, you get up, you rise up, and you do not stay down. Why? Because if you stay down, it means you have given up. And the moment you give up, it means that you are nothing. It means that it becomes a failure. It means that you become a laughing stock. People sit and they will talk at your back. People will sit and they will have a lot of things to say about you. So every time you fall, get up, rise up, and move forward. Keep fighting, keep trying, keep. I mean, there are so many ways in which you can achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So if you have a setback today, that is not a reason. That is not an excuse for you to stop moving forward. That is not an excuse for you to sit and say, well, since this has happened, it's better I just sit and forget about this. No. If you truly want to achieve that dream that you have set up to achieve, no matter the situation, you will get up, you will rise up, and you will not stay down.
Got you not getting a part two. You might get up when you're falling. You know what to do, you shouldn't be struggling. Got you not getting a part two.
And another one again, I've just said, remember that in this life, there is only you and it will always be you. There is no part two to you. There is only a part one, and that part one is you. So if you do not trust in yourself, if you give up on your dreams today, there will be no way that our dreams will come to life. There will be no way that our dreams people will get to know about it. So you cannot say, all right, say it happening that way. Let me just forget it and sit down. Yeah, maybe the same thing I want to do, somebody else will come and do it. No, you are the one that saw that vision. You are the one that want to achieve whatever it is that you have set up to achieve. And if you truly want to do it, and if you fall, you will still rise up and keep fighting towards it. Never giving up.
Life, oh life, you not get no part two. I not get no part two. Me oh, you for true. Everybody want stage, everybody wanna be on front page. Everybody aim higher, chasing all the people who accomplish. That brother where you see there, the sister where you see there won't stay.
All right. Okay. Yes, again, folks, wherever you are, however you pronounce life, a pleasant welcome to you. This is the program Turning Point on Image TV with me, David Siolo, bringing you this motivational, heart-touching discussion that we are about to begin. And as you just watched that short message from Lone Star Cell MTN, it is their Women's Day message, and they had this message playing on their platform, encouraging women, telling them that, well, most of the time, you people look down upon yourself. Most of the time, you people make yourself to look vulnerable. Most of the time, you people make yourself look like there is no way out for you. But that should not be the case. You people have a lot of potential. You people have the opportunity to do much more in life. You people have every reason to want to be successful. But it's surprising that majority of you sit and you do not think about that, and things that you think of are things that have no impact, things that you think of that things that have no meaning, things you think of that things that will take you nowhere. And so they said you can make it if you truly want to make it. You can become successful if you truly want to become successful, because there is one fight in the entire world. Women, you have all of the opportunities. You have all of the spaces. There is nowhere you go and you see people always trying to create a space where women can have the opportunity to do something. That's the men. There is nowhere you go, you see people saying, oh, let's create women, let's create men wing. Let's create men wing. Let's create one. Let's create one. But everywhere you go, every organization, there is a women wing. Every organization, there is a women committee. Every organization, there is a women grouping. So you have a lot of opportunities. That is, you are being placed on the spotlight each and every day. Every day, you people are being placed on the spotlight. And it's only up to you people to use that to your own advantage. Because if you do not use it, definitely you will have no one to blame. You cannot be given other chances, you cannot be given other opportunities, and then you are not making use of it. It means that, well, you are definitely bound for failure. It means that you are definitely heading to failure. It means that you, as a person, do not even know what you want. And so, on this light, I would like to encourage every woman out there. This is a call to you. If you fall, get up, rise up. Do not stay there. And I know one would be asking, why am I saying this? And I said earlier on the program, today is Wednesday, and as usual, Wednesday is ladies' night, and so this broadcast is going to be dedicated absolutely to them. Though our message today is for both gender, but we are taking a let's just say a gender perspective on them. We are giving them all of the spotlight. We are putting them on the spotlight now. And so I would like to say a pleasant welcome to you on this night. And let's continue with our program. As we all know, and as I said, on this edition, we are going to be looking at the theme Rise Up, Do Not Stay Down. Because the simple decision to stay down is a threat to your progress. The simple decision to stay down is a threat to your success. The simple decision to stay down means that you are heading for failure. So rise up, get up, move up, stop sitting, and do not stay down. That's what we are going to be looking at today on the platform, the Turning Point on Image TV. And on the slide, we would like to begin with our program. And I would like to say a pleasant welcome all those following once again to the Turning Point. And this is where pain means purpose. This is where setbacks becomes a setup for your comeback. And we're not talking about the other people setback and comeback being low. We are talking about a very different setback and comeback. And so today's message on this platform is a personal one. And it's for you. Yes, when I say you, I'm talking about you. You that is watching this podcast right now. You that is watching this program right now. This message today is for you. And when I say you, what do I mean? I mean that you as a person that have been knocked down. You as a person that is feeling stuck. You as a person who's questioning yourself. That is, if whatever it is that you have set out to do, whether it is worth it. It is you that this message is for. And this message, as we said, rise up, do not stay down, is for you. And I ask that wherever you are, you just sit attentively as we go through this program. And I would like to encourage you to help us in the process of helping to grow this platform. You can comment, you can like, you can share, and you can leave whatever feedback you want to leave in the comment section. And I promise you, we are going to work on it. So as we begin with this program, I would like to firstly remind you of something. And this is something powerful. And I want you to know today that even the strongest person on this earth has fallen. The strongest person on the earth have failed before. Yeah. That is one thing I want you to know before we get into our program today. What you should also know is that the most successful people, I mean, those people that you look at, those people that you admire, they have failed. And the shocking part of it is that they have failed more times than you have ever tried. Listen to this. Those people out there that you admire, those people out there that you look up to, consider them as a role model. Those people that are successful today, before they could become successful, they too fail. And the shocking part is they fail more than you have ever tried in your life. They have failed more than you have ever tried in your life. They have failed. They have failed. So what you need to know today is that it is not about failing. It is not about falling. Why? Because falling does not define you. What defines you is what you do after you fall. Now, when we say this, what do we mean? We mean that you as an individual, you get up and you say to yourself that you have something in life that you want to achieve, and you start to work towards it. And as you are working towards it, you reach at a point where you have some challenges. And as you experience those challenges, you realize that whatever it is that you are working up to, what you are working to achieve, is not becoming successful, right? So you step back, you set back, you stay back. And because this has not worked, so you sit and now you start to think to yourself, what can I do? What can I do? And the thing is, because what you wanted to achieve has been put on a standstill, what you wanted to achieve is coming slow, and you are no longer going on the pace that you expected yourself to go on. And so we consider that point as a setback. We consider that point as you experiencing a little bit of failure. But now, that does not define you. That does not tell people who you are. What defines you is, at that point, the decision you make as a person. That is what defines you. Let's say you are starting a business, and as you put all of your effort and you try to put all of your finances into place so that you can start this business, and as you're about to begin, all of a sudden, maybe the goods that you have put in for, that goods you receive are those that, well, there have been some kind of issues, legal issues, and so your goods is no longer coming, and you will have to start doing something for now. And then you receiving such an information, you sit and say to yourself, well, this was my only hope. That was the only money that I had, and I invested it into this. And with the information that I'm getting now, it is clear that this is not going to be successful. So because of that, I'm just going to forget about everything and stay back. Now, that decision that you've made at that particular point is what you will be defined by as a person who encountered challenges and decided to forgo their dreams, or as a person who encountered challenges and decided that, well, this is just part of the process. Since I've experienced this setback, instead of me sitting, let me get myself involved into something else that I can do. And as I'm doing this, I know that I can recover in time. So those two decisions will define you as a person. It is not about the condition. It is not about the situation. It is about the decision that you make as a person that people look at you and defines you by. So that is why I said it is not about failing. It is not about you falling, but it is about you making a decision to get up when you fall. So if you fall and you decide to stay down, then that's on you. That's on you. And that is exactly what people will become to define you by. That is what people will become to address you by. I know that you have found yourself in a situation before where the thing that happened to you, the thing that people name you by, as you are passing, they start to call you by that name. If you have experienced that, that should not be a reason why you gave up. That should even be an encouragement for you to do more. Why? Because you want to change the narrative. Because if you leave that situation in their minds, if you leave that situation on their lips, and they continue to refer to you by that situation, if you do not do something to change it, it leaves as a stigma on you, and everywhere you go, you be addressed by that. And at that point, that decision that you made not to make any progress, not to make a decision that will move you forward, is where now people begin to define you by as a failure in life, as a person, as a good for nothing person, as a useless person, as a person who do not make use of opportunities. That's when people start to name you. That's when people start to call you. So, if you have a failure in your life and you are sitting, not making any effort to move forward, I will ask you today to get up, rise up, and stop staying down. Because the more you stay down, the more you kill your dreams. The more you stay down, the more you kill the expectation of people who look up to you. The more you stay down, the more you kill people who depend on you. Whatever it is that you want to do today, believe me, there are thousands of people that will be blessed, that needs to be blessed by that. And by you giving on yourself now, means that you no longer care for those people. Means that you no longer have those people on your mind. Means that you have given those people out. Getting to know that those people depended on you. Those people looked up to you. Those people trusted and expected you to do something for them. So, it is not about the falling, it's about the decision that you make after you fall. Now, you see, falling does not make you weak. Falling or failing does not make you weak. Failing or falling make you to be real. It means you are in motion. It means you are trying. It means you are growing. And sometimes that growth, it happens with pain. That growth, it happens with challenges. That growth happens with setbacks. That growth happens with failure. So, as you experience this failure, as you experience these setbacks, as you experience these challenges, the decision you make to keep trying, the decision you make to keep moving forward is what people look at you for, and that is what people define you by. So if you fail today, I talk to you, speaking to you heart to heart, do not give up. Do not stop doing whatever it is that you have the dream, that you have the passion to do. No matter the situation, no matter the condition, always make sure that you keep moving forward. Always make sure that you keep pressing forward. Do not give up on yourself. Why? Because everything that you get yourself involved into is a process, and the process takes time. A process has challenges. A process has barriers. A process has setbacks, failure. It also has breakthrough. It has success. So if you only focus on the failure, not on the success or on the progress, it means that, well, you do not mean what you say you want to do or who you want to become. And that is where we come in to tell you that, firstly, before you put yourself into anything, you have to make sure that you be sure within yourself that this is what you want to do. This is who I want to become. This is what I want to achieve. And once you have that at the back of your mind, no matter the situation, no matter the condition that you find yourself in, no matter the challenges, no matter the punches that life will throw at you, you will never give up. You will always want to keep fighting. So first thing, know within yourself that this journey that I've begun is the journey that I want to be on. This process that I've started is the process that I want to be found within. And if you are sure about that, then I will tell you this: you will achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. And you will know that, well, this is something that I want. So even if you have failure, you still get up and start to work towards it. Now, let's take a look about a child learning how to walk. And we all have watched how our kids grow, or we have watched a family members, be it a brother, a sister, a cousin, a niece, a nephew, just some kind of child. We have watched them growing up. And if you have done that, you have seen the process that they go through. And as you witness that process, what do you think of? What comes to your mind? What comes to your mind? So let's look at this process. Firstly, they fall. It is just not one time. They fall again and again. They fall to the extent that they themselves get angry with themselves. And you see them, they stay on the floor and cry. But does that stop them from getting up? No. They stay down? No. They put out the courage. They cry. But still, they get back up. They fall. But still, they get back up. And the interesting thing about this process of the child learning how to walk is every time they fall, their legs get stronger. Every time they fall, their legs get stronger. Every time they fall, their balances, it gets better. And as you watch the process, the next thing you see them doing is that they are running and they are taking steps. And as they continue to take these steps, it double into running. Then you see them, they are walking. So that is the process of life. Life will never come as bread and butter. Life will never come to you as bread and butter. There must be a struggle. There must be a story. There is no successful person today without a story. So if you do not want to have a story, it means that you are not ready to become a successful person. If you do not want to facing failures, if you do not want facing setbacks, if you do not want to face temptation, it means that definitely you are not ready to become a successful person. And that is what we are here to talk to you about. To expect failure as a person working to achieve success. To expect setbacks as a person working to achieve success. To expect to fall. To expect to fail at some point. But you falling and you failing should not define you. Because the more you fail, the more you learn. And once you reach at that point that you have experienced failure, you know how to go about it. Use failure as a lesson. Use setbacks as a lesson so that you will know, so that you will understand that the next time you start and you reach on this point, this is where I failed. So at this time, this is what I need to do so that this failure cannot be repeated. And that's life. In this process, you must experience failure. You must experience setbacks. You must experience challenges. And in this life, maybe, just maybe, you have made mistakes. Maybe you have lost something or someone. Maybe you have failed in something. It could be a test exam. It could be a job interview. It could be a relationship. It could be a dream job. But I want you to hear me. A failure does not mean that it is over. You could fail today, but that is not an assurance that you have failed totally and that is an end. No. The chapter at this particular point may be messy. Your life at this particular point, there may be no understanding. And you may sit and say or think to yourself that this life has nothing that I can achieve because my current condition is showing to me that no matter how hard I try, no matter how I get up every morning and go out, no matter how I put my brain to work each and every day, no matter how I step out with a hope as I go out today, there will be a change. But every time I go, I see no change. Every time I go, I see no progress. Every time I go, I see no way, no light for me to move forward. Maybe that's how you are thinking to yourself today. Maybe that's what you are saying to yourself at this moment. Maybe that's how you feel at this moment. But I want to let you know today on this platform that once you still have breath in your lungs, that means you still have purpose. Once you can still wake up every morning and see the daylight, once you can wake up every morning and walk out, once you can wake up every morning, every single part of your body is healthy, know today that you still have a purpose in this life. So, do not give up. Know that you are not. Know that you still have the chance. You still have the opportunity to move forward. You still have that chance to do what it is that you want to do. And when you fail, I know that most of the time, failure does not come with happiness. Failure comes with pain. Failure comes with disgrace. Failure comes with hurts. But despite that, know today that you as a person should never allow those things to harden your heart. Should never allow those things to make you to give up on yourself. Should never allow you as a person to say no to your dreams, to say no to your passion. It should never allow you as a person to do that. Why? Because you still have a chance. Because you still have an opportunity. And when you experience fear, you can crack. There is no wrong in you sitting and having regret. There is no wrong in you crying. There is no wrong in you feeling lost. You have that right to do it. You have the right to even pause. You have the right to even stop to take a rest for a certain time. But you do not have the right to quit. You do not have the right to give up. You do not have the right to stop pushing forward. That is a right you do not have as a person. Because there are others who are waiting for you. There are others who are looking up to you. There are others who are waiting for your success to get whatever it is that they should get. So you have no right to give up on yourself. You have no right to quit on your passion. You have no right to stop doing whatever it is that you have previously set out to do. You have no right. So I say to you again, rise up again and again and again, and do not stay down. Never should you stay down. Why? Because sometimes God allows us to fail in order to humble us. Sometimes God allows us to fail to show us what we really need. Sometimes God allows us to fail because He wants to scrape away our pride, because He wants to scrape away our ego, because He wants to scrape away our distraction. Believe me, these things happen each and every day. Achieve whatever it is that you are wanting to achieve. So the next thing, you feel big. You pop up your chest and you consider yourself as a mini God. And that is something that God does not want. Sometimes we have people around us that do not need to be around us. And so because of that, whatever it is we are working to achieve will not come at the time that we want it to. Because there are times that we sit and we say to ourselves, I'm working to achieve this because I want to do this for this person. I want to achieve this because I want to show this person something. And because of that, the Supreme says, no, you are not ready. You cannot achieve this. Why? Because you have a lot of distraction around you. You have people around you that are putting you here, putting you there, saying this, saying that. And you as a person, you said to yourself, say this is what is happening, I will do this because of yourself, and I show it to them. No. Because of that, you are not ready to achieve that. So there will be delay. There will be setbacks. There will be challenges to slow you down, to make you to sit and have a second thought, to make you to sit and talk to yourself and rethink your decision. Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to achieve this? Why do I want to become this? So sometimes let's appreciate failure. Sometimes let's appreciate setbacks. Sometimes let's appreciate challenges, temptations. Let's appreciate them because there is a reason for which they happen. There is a reason. And as you experience these things, know that you are not buried. Know that you are being planted. Now, there are two things that I've just said: being buried and being planted. We see during the funerals how the bodies of our loved ones or relatives are placed into the tomb. As they go into that tomb or that vault, we expect nothing else from them. Anything that is buried There is no expectation for that thing. Once you are buried, it means you have reached to an end. It means that is the end of your journey. So failure or setbacks are never your end. Consider it as you are being planted. You are not being buried, but instead you are being planted. Why? Because you need to grow. So as you are being buried, it means that you are coming to an end. But as you are being planted, allow the ground you felt on to be a foundation for something stronger. As you are being planted, allow the ground to serve as a foundation for you, to build you up. As you are being planted in your setbacks, as you are being planted in your failure, as you are being planted in your challenges, allow those situations, those conditions to serve as a motivation for you. Allow them to serve as a force that will keep you going. That as you fall, you will not stay down. That as you fall, you will rise up. That as you fall, you will still begin to make impact. You will still continue to do good. Let your falling, let the ground that you fall on serve as a foundation for you and not as a burial ground for you. And on this program to the turning point, I want you as a person to ask yourself some questions. These are just few questions that actually mean a lot. Now, as you fall, as you hit the ground, and I want you to begin to ask yourself in your failure. I want you to begin to ask yourself in your setbacks. I want you to begin to ask yourself in your challenging times, what have I learned from this situation? What can I do different this time? What part of me needs a healing? Or what part of me needs to go? As you ask yourself this question, sincerely think to yourself and give yourself a sincere answer. And if you can answer yourself these questions truly, failure will never have a hold on you. Setbacks will never have a hold on you. Challenges will never have a hold on you. You will know that that process is not a punishment, but rather that process is a preparation process, that you are being prepared that time. And the best you can do is to sit and learn. Because if your focus is only on your failure, if your focus is only on your setbacks, if your focus is only on the challenges that you are facing each and every day, and not how you can make something good out of it, there is a problem. There is a problem. But as you fail, as you fall, sit and ask yourself, what have I learned from this situation? What can I do different next time that I will not fail again? What part of me needs to grow? What part of me needs to heal? As you ask yourself these questions, you get to know where you have failed and how you can make a change, how you can make a comeback. And in the process of life, as you fail, the people you talk to, the people you interact with, during your time of failure, during your time of setbacks, has a great impact on your life. We all have experienced this, where we are in a situation and we do not know a way out, and we go to someone we call friend to talk to, and all that person says to us is discouragement. They discourage us from start to end. They say nothing good that will move us forward. So, in your time of failure, who do you talk to? In your time of failure, who do you speak your spirit into? Your frustration, your pain, who do you talk to in times of failure? Because some people will keep reminding you of your past. You talking to them, you explaining your situation to them, they are not encouraging you, they are not helping you to find a way out, they are not helping you in the process of getting up. What they are doing is they are telling you, yes, you fall, you can do this one, you can do that one, you are involved into this, you are involved into that, that's why you fall. Yes, that person, at that point, you should know that that person is not the kind of person you need to be talking to. That person is not the kind of person that you need to be interacting with. But there are others. There are people that as you fail, they call you, they talk to you, they remind you of your potential. They remind you of your capabilities. They remind you of the power you have as a person. They tell you that you can do this. Despite you failing today, you can still continue and you'll still be successful. So on this program, I want to advise you today to surround yourself with voices that will say to you, you got this. You can do this. Get back up. Continue from where you stopped. Now that you feel here, you know where you feel. Continue from there and make a progress. There are people that will always come to you and say, I believe in you. I know that you can do this. So do not give up on yourself. There are people that will come to you and say to you, I know you. I know who you are. And I know that you are more than your mistakes. Those are people that will keep telling you that you need to do this, that you can achieve this, that you can do better. But if you do not have such people around you, if you do not have such voices in your ear, then let this program today be that voice. Let this program today be an example. Let this program today be that means of encouragement. Let this program today serve as a place where you can come and get that encouragement. Let this program serve today as a place where you can come and get that way forward. Let this program serve as that for you today. And I want you to know on this platform today that you are not alone. You are not the first to fall. You are not the first to fail. But you will rise again. I say, though you have failed, but you will rise again. You will achieve your dreams. You will achieve your goals. You will become whoever it is that you have sought out to be. This failure that you are experiencing today, this setback that you are experiencing today, will serve as a foundation to make you stronger, and you will come back to achieve whatever it is that you have set out to achieve. So if you're just joining us, I would like to say a pleasant welcome to you and a pleasant welcome to the program The Turning Point on Image TV with me, David Siwalu. I am your host, and we'll be here every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday to bring you this program. We come here to motivate you, to encourage you, to let you know that if you feel alone, if you are feeling alone, that we are here for you. All you need to do is just to reach out, and we will talk. We will find a way out, and we'll achieve that dream together. And so, as we are about to come to an end, to a close of this program, these are things that I want you to remember. And one is that falling is not a failure. Quitting is. When you quit, that's when you set the line for failure. But if you as a person, you still have the will to rise up again, know today that you have already won the first half of the battle. Why? Because rising up is the major challenge in our life journey. Rising up after you have failed is the major challenge in this life journey. And if you as a person can rise up again, it means that you have already won the first half of this battle. You have won the first half. So don't stay down. Do not live in regret. I don't want you to wear shame like it is your name. That because of one or two failures, you bow your head and you do not want to do anything again. Stop wearing your failure as a name. Why? Because you as a person have a purpose in this life. Because you have, as a person, were created to rise and not stay down. So, brush off the dust. Square your shoulders. Lift your chin. Because it's time to rise. Because this situation, this condition, this right here could be your turning point. So on this light, I would like to say many thanks to all of you for following the turning point. It was an amazing experience today. And I would like to say this. If this episode of the turning point actually spoke to your heart, I would ask and plead with you to please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And remember, falling is not the final destination. Unless, and I say, unless you make it to be that final destination. But if you know within yourself that you have more to do, that you have a purpose in this life, you will rise up and you will get up. On this light, I'd like to say many thanks to you for following this platform, and who asks that you help us in this on this process to grow by sharing, by commenting, by liking, by following, and inviting others to come and do the same. Thank you. My name is David Garson Stwalu. I have been your host. I would like to say pleasant bye from mine.
Girl, pick true man.
Dress to my nearest.
Come closer. Let me tell you something.
You don't need permission from anyone, anybody, to be your most authentic self.
You are enough and your voice matters. Don't let anybody dim your light.
Whether you are starting a business or you are starting your new hustle or you are building your house, Rome was not built within a day. Start small.
Small, maybe. One day will all make sense.
You do not have to do this life thing alone. Find your tribe. With your sisters, the journey is a lot easier.
Let's lift each other up because you know why? There's enough room for all of us to shine and thrive.
We can only accelerate action and make progress if we work together.
It's time to challenge yourself to support other women businesses.
Why don't you be the loudest cheerleader in the room when your sister wins? Speak out against injustice or inequality, even if you're not directly affected.
Because none of us are truly empowered until all of us are empowered. Happy International Women's Day.